Also, I had these things. I got them to try, but they are okay. They're growing on me, but the first taste of them. So I got 2 tastes of them. The first taste was super super bland. They're wasabi, dry roasted edamame, wasabi flavored. Oh, cinnamon back, yeah. So the first a couple I had were bland. They had no flavor whatsoever. And then I had one that was just flavor. Like tons and tons of wasabi. Okay. So it's like they're hit or miss. Barely any wasabi flavor at all. It tastes good. But there's like some of them have all the flavor. Oh, thank you. I'll see you change the name of stream, don't I? A little late, but Final Fantasy 14. Shadowbringers. Okay. Alright, you're gonna wonder why I'm here. This is not where I left off. Okay? This is not where I left off last time. So I was farming some mounts off stream. Well, of course they are. So that's why we're here. Let's go back. I'm using my tickets. It's like 1,500 to teleport. I don't know what they are, but I have them. Also, I changed how my my inventory looks. Although this is atrocious. So I really should do something about that, but I haven't yet. Probably should have before I left a major city, but whatever. We're here. Can I fly yet? I don't think there's a material. There's a thing here. I think we were one thing away from being able to fly. Yeah. I mean, there's a vendor there. I just don't know if I want to sell it. The Humor's gone and your command now returned. I think it's best if you go now before they can regroup. Oh, I forgot about the, hold on. The fact flowing what's more through the Great Pyramid of Oakstar. Entrance to the Katana Revolt should now be open. I gotta remember the accent again. Before we leave, Jade, did you discover anything that might suggest that Lightborn hides elsewhere? Nay, that we have but little time before the Umor's most unwelcome arrival. They scoured the nearby environs and spoke once more with the one called Krill. Having hearkened to her tale, it was my judgment that the singular which her late mother did spy was indeed the one being we seek, and that it most likely resided in the vicinity of Aktika Falls. In the absence of any subsequent sighting, I have no reason to believe our quarry has sought out a new sanctuary. And given the considerable difficulty we face in reaching the falls, we may be certain it had not been disturbed by man. Then our course is clear. We must navigate the Katana Ravel and make for Raktika Falls. Though you see it is but another obstacle to be navigated, the Katana Ravel is the oldest and most sacred of our temples. The accumulated knowledge of the Empire is said to reside within. Knowledge which is rightly yours as allies of Ronka. You are welcome to explore. I fully intend to survey every elm of it, once our mission is complete. Were the Emperor still alive, he would be overjoyed to hear you say so. But I must warn you, though the way is open, it will still be heavily guarded. To discourage the trespassers and test the worth of her allies, it had to be so. Be careful in there. Having not heard them in several days, I'm not sure I'm doing the accent properly. Head east and you will find the path of azure flowers leading to the Revel. I wish you safe passage through its halls. I gotta remember that bow for when I go to the event. One hand on chest, right foot back, bow. Master Matoya, I know I cannot dissuade you from going, so please promise me you will return safely. That is blessed to meet you. You do not worry, Runar. I shall return and bring with me a long-awaited gift. One the Knight's blessed will treasure now and forevermore. What's that look for? Oh, wow. Now, let us away. Any comment on my accent for that? Or for my, my attempted accent for that? Good, bad, terrible? Give up my day job? Or I shouldn't give up my day job? Oh, on a random note, I want to share. So computer parts have been getting more expensive, and so I was talking with someone about that. And I mentioned that most of what I buy lately has been hard drives. And I purchased a hard drive not that long ago, a 6 terabyte hard drive, which is now almost full. I've almost filled a 6 terabyte hard drive. I'm putting at least 50 gigabytes a week on it. So I've had it about a year, or maybe less than a year. I bought it this year, I think. But as I was looking up the one I bought, I found out they were having a sale on them at Newegg, which is where I buy some of my stuff. Let's see when I bought it. Okay, I bought it in November of last year, so it's been over a year, and I basically filled a 6 terabyte drive, mostly. No, I just bought one. It was on sale for $120 for 5 terabytes, which is pretty good. A year ago, I got a 6 terabyte one. I don't know, maybe it's an old model or whatever, but I got it for $120, which is cheaper than the 6 terabyte I got. So, no idea. It says USB 3.0. My other one looks like it's a 3.2. I don't know enough about them to say. But they're about the same price. I'm assuming it doesn't matter. I just bought one. But, yeah. Moving on. You can feel the aether thrown through the door. And still push maybe all is required. Our earlier efforts were not in vain, it seems. Stand your guard, Acalia. We know not what waits us inside. Alright, let's go. Oh, can we take it solo with us? Alright, looks like we don't really have a choice. Let's go. We can take it solo, though. Yeah, World of Warcraft did that, where they brought in fights we needed specific resistances for. But you'd have to go farm like crappy low-level gear that had resistances on it because they didn't have any actual gear for raiding that did have it. So we're raiding in like all green gear quality gear, which is just one step above not having stats. But you only used it for like 1 or 2 fights, so you had to bring your normal gear too. So it was just garbage. Alright, let's roll. Oh, I see. I see now. You gotta take care of behind the walls. Take cover! I'm tanking, but they're taking more damage than I am. Oh, nice. Are you talking about just story dungeons? Oh, okay. So all these random dungeons I have in my list to do, I don't have to have a party with them, I can just do them. Not that I'm likely to. Wait, where's my quest list? Oh well. That's fair. Yeah, at this point I could probably solo them anyway. I just don't have time. Oh wait, that's dead. So they can dodge those. Why can't they dodge the eyes? There's another one up there. So this one we're gonna have to dance back and forth between these two things. Watch. Oh well, I missed it. My bad. You have to pay attention to which ones are split up. So we need a boss. We haven't even got a boss yet.
Away with you!
This is the boss. Oh, this is kind of like a beetle. Or like a Mexican wrestler. What's that mean? Oh, there's two statues.
I shall protect you.
I like the music. I like everything about this one. This expansion.
I'll show you! This is going to leave a mark!
Oops. We're out of space. Oh wait, I can sell all these things now. Because, I can actually hold the gold now. Or the guild. I think I can individually place that. That's... I mean, I'll admit that I'm not doing that much damage to them.
All that I have and more I bring to bear.
Away with you!
It's fine, I'm not too worried about it. Alright, so let's move on. The bats aren't hitting that hard. I'm gonna bust through that and just wanna fight. Oh, nope. Somebody nailed that thing. We might be going so slow, they're like, oh, we need more DPS. Fighting. This one? Alright, let's kill it. Somebody has an execute. Stuff that's like when it gets low, it just drops. I also point out, I find no gear for myself going through here by myself. I feel like I don't ever find gear. A bat squatch. There's supposed to be striped here after all this time. Hi, Pixels. I don't remember. I'm expecting Badass to show up. Also, some sort of debilitating effect of the sound. I need to use my shake it off the next time. remember. Oh wait, that makes those fall over, doesn't it? I ran into it. Whatever. That's true. I just gotta watch which way it's falling. A lot of aiming gear. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering, because I saw the shadow that time. So you know which way they're top heavy. Something like stairs? It's just like a waterfall. I guess we were going to the falls, weren't we? Wait, what all? Oh. You know me, I like looking at holes.
I'll show you.
And digging holes and... Somebody showed me an idle game that you're trying to fill in a hole, which kind of goes against my nature as a fox, but if I had better graphics, I'd probably give it a try.
You underestimate me.
Something wrong with Alec? What's wrong?
I'll show you.
It's very pretty. What are you talking about? I looked down the hole. See? You fell into a ravine. Oh, that's cool. I'm just gonna grab that. Oh.
I shall protect you.
Coming. Oh, they're not. Wait, they're gorillas. I saw gorillas over there. catch up. We're not. Sniping at us? They're sniping at us. You wanna fight? Get down here and fight. Fight like a man. Not that you're a man. Not that I'm a man, but
You underestimate me.
I don't know. You come down here. You fight like a gorilla. I'll fight like a cat. How's that? We'll solve this. They're definitely coming down. There they are.
Together we shall overcome this.
Oh, I should have done that. I wasted some of it. Oh well. Alright, we'll check the tree. Are they gonna show more birds? Nope. Okay. Oh, Light Warden! Oh, it is Light Warden. Found it! Arrows! Okay, let's go. I like it. That's big AoE. Oh, we need to. stacking. Why did you come stack on me? I took the corner. Hey, Stola, I know you would be with me, but
Don't be so reckless.
you're the one that was reckless. Why'd you do that?
The day you crossed my path.
Kill it. Oh, it's time to go brush, isn't it? Before we go, we got 61 minutes so we can just chill out in here. So we're gonna chill and go brush. Brushy, brushy. I'll be right back, okay? Enjoy the lovely Final Fantasy victory music as we go brush. Brushy, brushy. thanks for that. I thought I had a little more time. I'm sorry. I thought I was doing good. I was not. Alright, good to know. What's that? Oh, I think I must have hit something. Okay, whatever. I need a mint. Mint time! Get it rushing down. Alright, let's go. Let's roll! Let's roll. I've got the treasure coffer. I did not see it behind this stupid thing. Oops. I missed the treasure. That's a waste. Oops. Should I do another quick run through with players just to see it again? Maybe we can see the birds. I can't believe I gotta open the treasure chest. Ah, okay. Looks very pretty. This is light that might be killing me. We don't know. I'm glowing.
The Light Warden is dead. The Blessed's prayers have been answered.
Aye, that they have. Her condition yet troubleth thee?
Ah, it's fine. I mean, the gear is not that good. I've still got the gear from Poetics. Oh, wrong button.
It does. Though she shows no immediate signs of corruption, the danger remains. She must be told.
She already knows.
Would you describe it to me, Marie-Angé? Paint for me a picture with your words.
A sea of shimmering stars. Diamonds strewn across a raven gown. Boundless and beautiful. 'Tis an exquisite sight, not unlike that of the source. Calm and gentle and forgiving.
I can see it.
For however deep the void, or wide the expanse, there is no shore so distant as to be beyond the reach of light. Ominous though that may sound, given our present travails.
Well fought. Let us return home. The murals. If I am not mistaken, they predate the Empire.
How can you tell?
Well, talk about the light winning, though. Has this happened before?
Peculiarity of the paint. Most are made from mineral-based pigments, but whatever was used here is older than anything I have ever seen.
I still don't know how blind Ystula is. She can't see the
According
stars.
to Almet, this sanctuary was built to preserve the wisdom of the
Maybe she's
ancients.
just very nearsighted?
What events do these murals commemorate, I wonder?
But she saw me with Ether. I'm so confused.
Must you always linger after defeating your enemies? Navigating these halls on foot is exhausting.
Come to lead us to safety, have you?
I was bored. But how is the hero of the hour? Fighting fit, I see. Keep up the good work.
I feel like he knows.
You're plotting something.
No, he knows what they are trying to keep from me.
Every hour of every day. But never you mind about that. As I have told you 1,000 times before, I like to watch. Nothing more.
Sounds like I forgot to put busy up.
Well, I would quit this place and I suggest you do the same. There is yet work to be done. Ah, there is a sight to bring a tear to the eye.
Here we go, we got the ancient immortal being to tell us what these murals mean.
You recognize these scenes?
That I do. Indeed, there was a time when anyone and everyone would. Until one calamitous day when the world was divided across 10 and 3 reflections, sundering the land and all who dwelled upon it. And the worst part? No one could remember it. Not really. Just fragments and fleeting memories of an achingly familiar world. A vision shared of a paradise lost, preserved only in song and scripture and paint. Once upon a time. Yet here we find ourselves again, to look, learn, and remember.
Then share with us the stories you know so well. We are listening.
Before the Great Sundering, there was one world. A world that knew naught but peace and prosperity. Until it was faced with a crisis. Unprecedented, terrifying. Civilization found itself perched upon a precipice, staring into oblivion. But through prayer and sacrifice, the will of the star was made manifest. Zodiac was his name. And by his grace was the calamity averted.
Zodiac.
A savior mighty and magnificent. Deserving of reverence and gratitude. One would have thought, yet some thought otherwise. From the fears of these naysayers would rise Hydaelyn, she who was to serve as his shackles, to bind him and hold him in check. And so they fought. And they fought, and they fought, and in the end, Hydaelyn was victorious. With all her strength, she smote him, dealing a blow so devastating that it split the very fabric of reality. And thus was Zodiac banished and his being divided. That concludes today's lesson on long-forgotten history. Though I imagine your mother would offer a rather contradictory account, as is her wont.
I'm sorry, I can only assume I misheard. But it sounded an awful lot like you were implying both Zodiac and Hydaelyn are not gods. But...
What? Not gods of the first? Is that what you thought these paintings depicted? Or... Oh. Oh. They are gods after a fashion, yes. But no different from the kind with which you are so intimately acquainted. Formed of faith and prayer, of conviction and devotion. The eldest and most powerful of primals.
You have spun quite a tale. Yet you have not explained the role of the Ascians in all of this. How is it you are privy to ancient secrets lost to time?
I feel like this is a question I get asked at work a lot. And it's basically just, hey, you know, everyone else left, I stayed. That's how I know. It used to be common knowledge, then everybody quit. Now it's just me. I know where the ancient texts are. It's what I do. Day in, day out.
Finally, you asked the right question.
No sounds been honest.
Questions warrant honest answers. We Ascians know because it is our history, our story.
That's how I felt at work when I'm getting messages like 4 minutes before I'm supposed to
It was we who
leave.
summoned Zodiac. We natives of that sundered paradise. Now, do you see why we yearn for the great rejoining? For our world, for our people, for all creation to be made whole again. Wouldn't you wish for the same?
I got an earring. That was an enlightening experience. Though not in the way I'd hoped. Do you suppose there's any truth in Emisel's claims? Going to feed Questia? Questia? Though recent events plainly warrant further discussion, I think it's best we wait until Alpha and the others are present. Emiself included. How convenient they should choose this moment to keep in the shadows. Well, no matter. For the present, we should return to Fano and make certain of the Umoran's withdrawal. After that, Slitherbow. Blessed are no doubt elated by what has become of the sky. I'm almost level 77. We haven't even hit level 76 quest yet. That probably comes to doing some of the fates. Or just having a massive amount of rested. Although really, I feel like I'm playing it in the way people would expect you to play it. Where I'm playing, you know, several hours, like 12, 15 hours a week, something like that. It's a fairly reasonable amount to play. I guess I know a lot of people that play more. Oh, sorry. Let's remember. You are returned, and unharmed, I see. Indeed, I'm pleased to report that the Lightborn is no more, thanks in large part to you. That the death of a single Sin Eater should make such a difference. As our numbers waned, so too did our hope that the ruins we have devoted our lives to guarding would ever find purpose. Yet here you are, the allies for whom we have waited these many centuries, and with your arrival came the chance to pass on our legacy, the ancient wisdom of the Empire. That alone would have been reward enough. Never did we imagine it would serve to banish the light that pervaded these woods. On behalf of the V's, our forebears, and the late Emperor Aronka, you have our deepest thanks. Well, that's a nice gesture. I like it. It's we who should be thanking you. Our journey through the Katana Revel proved most enlightening. We privy to such knowledge and honor, one for which we had never hoped. Please, you need not be so humble. We but do our duty as decreed by the late Emperor. Would that he were still with us to express his gratitude in person. But sister, does this not mean our duty is fulfilled? To our allies, perhaps, but the ruins cannot be left unguarded. So long as we live here in these woods, the secrets of Ronka must not fall into the wrong hands. Is Runar still here? No, we escorted him back to Slitherbow shortly after you set out. If you had returned to the Knights Blessed, we will not keep you any longer. I suspect they would be glad of your company. Thank you, Almet. I look forward to a day when we might share a more leisurely visit to the ruins of Ronka. We will await your return then. Return. Await your return. Return. What's that quest? I don't think we need to worry about it for now. I have 40, so I'm not too worried about doing more of these fates right now. I'm already getting close to over-leveled for this. Even though that one does offer a bonus. Well, but early on, I just didn't have enough, remember?
Ah, you are returned, and none the worse for wear, I see.
You needn't worry about us. What became of the Umoran soldiers, more importantly?
They turned tail and fled at the sight of the night sky. The children of the Everlasting Dark have also retreated back to Woven Oath. Try as they might, they could not deny the truth of their own eyes. The sunless sea of heaven, full of love and grace, where none need know pain or suffering.
A lovely dream.
In that moment, when the sky's light began to wane, I knew our prayers had been answered. That we were doomed to face oblivion at life's end no longer. When first we met, I harbored certain suspicions about you. Now I see that I was right. You are the bringers of shadow, the warriors of darkness, the saviors for whom we have prayed for so long.
I suppose you're not entirely wrong. But we are not worthy of your reverence, nor have we any desire to be worshipped. If you would pray, pray for your children, that they may one day know a better world.
I will do as you say, but please, Let us at least hold a feast to celebrate your victory. You deserve that much.
I'm sorry, Runar, but there is still much to be done and scant time in which to do it. We must go. All of us. For we share the same path and the same fate.
He's in love with her.
So be it. I ask only that you hold us in your hearts, as we would hold you in ours. Now, and ever after. By the boundless dark, this I swear.
I'm pretty sure she was sleeping with him. He definitely is in love with her. 100% he's in love with her. Alright, we just hit 76 quests, so we're about to hit level 77. Would you like a baguette? Though it pains me to leave, it is time I return with you and the others to the Presterium. Before we go, I might speak with you in private. I'll wait you in my chambers. I'm surprised she gets her own chambers. That seems odd. It's so big. Wait, where does this door go? Nowhere. Thank you for coming. I thought to keep my suspicions to myself, but after witnessing your victory at Rakatiki Falls, I fear they proved true, so I must share them with you. From the first we met at Fort Gone, your ether has appeared tainted, suffused with an overabundance of light, not unlike the Sin Eaters. When you defeated the Light Warden, I fear the light which poured forth from it was not negated by Hydaelyn's blessing. Rather, it was absorbed into your being. Oriante also suspects as much, though he is unwilling to share his thoughts on the matter. One thing is certain, with every warden you defeat, the danger to you grows greater. Greater perhaps than we can imagine. If you begin to feel anything strange, anything at all, pray inform me at once. You should hurry before others begin to worry. Once I have sorted my things here, I will join you. Yeah, she has to pack. Let's just scuttle out of here. Scuttle, 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 scuttle. Scuttle, 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 scuttle. Scuttle, scuttle. Scuttle, scuttle. It's so much nicer without the sun beating on you. We took one last patrol of the perimeter. All things considered, Sotebo remains relatively unscathed. Thanks to the antidote, all those who were poisoned will make a full recovery. When the night sky returned, their prayers at the last been answered. Try to keep you all waiting. Shall we be off then? Art thou certain this is best? I'm not denied there's a part of me that wishes I could stay. For 2 years, I have lived with the Blessed, learned their culture, even going so far as to doubt Master Matoi's name as my own. I did but pray I did honor to it. Now is not the time for doubt or hesitation. Come, we must return to the Presterium. Where are we heading? Alright, we have one more free Aetheryte ticket, but we're not going to use it for something so cheap. I saved them for the extremely expensive ones, so I only have a few of them. I'll eventually teleport somewhere very far away. Like, when I went to go farm those mounts, I had to go all the way to Pagani to unlock them. Unlock the ability to farm them. Oh, there's a retainer. Let's go dump our stuff. Oh wait, that's not them. It's the bell over there. I could make another retainer. Right. I have a lot of space, so let's just go ahead and shove everything in. Is there a quick click for trust? I guess not. Can I sort this? There we go. Sorted. Okay, saved all those. Alright, good enough. All good. So now I have space again. Lots and lots of space. All things considered, it is hardly surprising that Alfred and Alice have yet to arrive. Where's the Exarch? My friends, 'tis good to see you all again. Afternoon, it has been too long. I see your presence here means you brought word of the warden of hiding in Raktika. Found and slain, you say? I should have known. Few more but recently dispatched soldiers to all corners of Norvrand to defend them. I'm glad to see their efforts were wasted on the Great Wood. Thank you, Fillmore. What came to your meeting with Valthree? Yes, about that. It proved to be... Exarch, you mustn't push yourself. Your time away from the tower is clearly taking its toll. No doubt you're all tired as well, having traveled so far. Why don't we all take a much-needed rest before we discuss our findings? Sounds like a plan. Thought to propose the very same. After your clash with the warden, you deserve a chance to recuperate. It's settled then. We reconvene after everyone has had time to settle in. I should better just pop over to Penance. I don't remember what level it's supposed to be for the next warrior quest, nor actually where it is. I don't remember. I'm probably high enough level to do it. I mean, should I try to do it now? We were last in, like, Eulmore, or not, outside of Eulmore, right? Right? I think we were in? Let's just go look. I thought that's where we were. We were in right. Nope, I don't see any sign of it here. So where am I supposed to go? Is there not a way to see it? Like, how do I see it? Maybe that was the one that was there. Do you think that was him in Raktika? Just wasting money now. That's fine. I've got almost double what I had when I started this thing. You think that's him down here? Cactus of the wood? Wait, what? This one has a pet with it. Acalia, you could not have come at a better time. Suna and I have been given leave to explore beyond the borders of Ixmaha. As we know nothing of what lies past the borders of the Great Wood, I suggest she visit somewhere close to home, Slitherbowl. For us to go along would likely incite panic. In your company, however, they might be at ease. I apologize for this abrupt request, and would be most grateful if you could introduce us to the people there. Then it is settled. We will await you at the Wild Feet in the entrance to Slitherbowl. It's not what I thought it was, so... I have no idea where the quest is. Let's see. Amarang, that's where we were. We were in Amarang. So I need to go back to Amarang. That's where I'm supposed to be. I will go back to Amarang after I finish here. If you know these two, would you mind? Mwahaha! We've been expecting you, Acalia. Your coming was foretold in the Gospel of Clinford. The great servant speaks to me once more of azure flowers, sacred temples, and secrets engraved on an ancient tablet. A calamity is upon his friend, and our divine protector was here averted once more. He was hell-bent on coming here, and somehow dragged me along with him. I wasn't exactly inclined to stay behind, seeing as how his visions had been right before. Do you know anything of this talk of visions and calamities? The calamity, yes, it can only be avoided with the guidance of the Great Serpent. Have you seen it? We do not know this Great Serpent, but if it's snakes you seek, you'll find them along the banks of Merle's Regret. Yes, it makes sense. We near water. After all, it was Lake Tusi Magtile that we first met. Oh, Great Serpent, Serpent comes for you! Wait, it is not safe to go alone in these woods. I apologize for his unusual behavior. He means well. Perhaps, but such recklessness can prove fatal. Caleb, would you go and make sure they are safe? While you see to them, I will take this one to Fennel. Here we have not been. Merle's Regret. Merle's Regret. I'm glad to see you're unharmed, Great Serpent. Whee! He refused to leave without that thing. I presume this is the Great Serpent he was looking for? beseech you, give me a sign. What calamity would threaten the forest? We should return to Fandom and consult Master Luna. She will know how to handle this. Wait, oh great one, this ground is not fit for you to slither upon. Allow me to carry you. Now we fly! On the back of the great crab. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I remember. I was looking for the quests. There it is. All these quests. I can do all these now? Satasha hard. Temple of Current hard. Emptar Keep hard. Wanderer's Palace hard. I can do all these with a party. They bring with them 2 guests from Citadel. Very well. Let us see what they have to say. Is this the Great Serpent? Scree! A most fortuitous turn of events. This gift you speak of is not unknown to us. Though it is rare, the child of Fandom born with such a gift would be appointed Keeper of Whispers. It would be most unwise to ignore this vision. Keeper of Whispers, yes, I rather like that title. He also spoke of a monstrous snake in the lake to the west. Perhaps he meant the legend of Lo Soto and his battle with the winged serpent? There are a number of tablets in the Great Pyramid Bookstore which tell of such tales. The one we seek may be among them. However, only the Emperor or one's official status may pass through those hallowed halls. As bearer of the Seals of Ronka, you have been granted leave to enter. If you will bring me the tablet, I can decipher its writings. Might I accompany her? Not inside, of course, but close enough to see the temples that I have beheld in my visions. We can escort you, but you must not run off as you did before. Ancient stone tablets. I thought we'd be going in the lake over there, but we're not. You cannot read the script, you see the image of stake inscribed on the tablet. You tuck it away in your clothing for safekeeping. You can't read the script, you see the image of the pearls engraved on the tablet. This like has done through the Great Serpent. I accidentally went to the right one first. That's the echo for you. Being able to fly really helps. Otherwise I would have to go through the whole temple. Namazu is a great habit. It's like I jumped with the Great Serpent. Yeah, but you found it. Come, I would know what secrets it hides. I like this one just runs in air. So peaceful. How did you fare in the Great Pyramid? Yes, this is indeed the tablet we were looking for. The moment I pore over its writings. Thank you for your patience. I finished deciphering the tablet and its contents were informative. By the Emperor's command, the stone giant Lotso did clash with the serpent. The battle raged for many days and many nights, and finally the ancient guardian stood triumphant. The threaded snake was sealed in a mist jewel, its true name never to be uttered again. The years spent in slumber quelled its rage, and the seething ire it once exuded became a benign aura. Men came to worship the jewel, and thus the great destroyer became the great protector of the wood. After the Great Sealing, the Emperor commanded his finest sentinels to the east to guard the Great Pyramid of Luxembourg. To the west, he sent his priests who would watch over the slumbering serpent from the covered halls of Toronto. Together, they would protect the Empire, and so did it thrive. Alas, in a strange twist of fate, the temple to the west would be submerged beneath the waters of Lake Tusimekta, its priests drowned. Lamenting their loss, the Great Protector treasured and writhed within the Great Jewel, stirring the power of the earth and causing the trees to grow ever thicker, ever greener. And the guards of the pyramid would become the guardians of an ever-expanding forest. And the beasts remained here all this time? Incredible! Master O'Neill, were there really protectors other than us and the Great Wood? I cannot say for certain. This is not the first time I've read such claims in our ancient texts. Can you imagine it? 2 tribes protecting the whole of Raktika. Even assuming they existed, we would have no way of tracing their lineage. I do not think these priests are who we were meant to find. For one who shares their gift and reverence for Ronka now stands before us. We'd be honored to work alongside you in protecting Raktika and the ruins of Ronka. It would be an honor, but I fear I'm not worthy of such a position. It is not a question of worthiness, it matters only that you are willing. And when the time comes, I intend to leave and search for our Visas sisters who would join us. Perhaps as a claim to my visions foretold. The plight of your people, the growing reality that Ronka's history may one day be lost to time. And the Great Serpent chose me to be your savior, a new keeper of whispers to protect and serve the Great Wood. Speaking of which, where did the snake go? It was here but a moment ago. Return to slumber, no doubt, but should the Great Serpent have need of us again, I'll be here waiting, listening. If he's hidden more in the clouds, he might notice, but I don't suppose you'd be willing to take it with you before he comes to his senses? As long as it remains here, I'm afraid he'll be convinced the calamity looms around every corner. Scree! Go on, take it. If all that stuff about this Great Serpent is true, we'll still have his visions warn us of the danger. It would seem friends of Fano can be found closer to us. It would seem friends of Fano can be found closer to us than I dared hope. I will consult our chieftainess that we may formalize an alliance with Slitherbow. An alliance, yes, we will protect Raktika as they did in the days of the Empire. Villages to the east and west working together as one. I need to put up the busy. But hey, look, we haven't... probably shouldn't talk about it. Alright, let's see. There we go, got rid of that. Alright, so we need to go back to Amarang. That's where we were. We were in Amarang. Morsuk. I can't fly here yet. Are you winning, grandson? A princess and her knight. Hey there, sinner. I broke the bad news to the widow of the scavenger while you were away. She took it about as well as you'd expect. After she cried herself hoarse, I started asking her about the choker and where her husband had got it. Seems he and his mates took a trip to Ilmeg a year or so back. Hoping to cart off all the Voport treasures they carry from an untouched ruin they'd learned about. Guess these. Of course, in their greed, they neglected to account for the Fey folk, who killed or drove mad most of them. Those who survived didn't come away empty-handed, though. In fact, they stumbled upon a remarkable find, 3 sacred treasures of the royal family. They escaped with 2, the Fangs of Orthus being one of them, which was sold off by another scavenger to a Yulmorin, and that merchant you met at the Beehive engaged in the exact wager. Nope. Alright, hydrating. So the merchant gives it over to Melinda for restoration, after which that Kaio-san attacks right, presumably because he's after it as well. Meanwhile, the scavenger here in Mortsook keeps the choker at the eyes of Orthus locked away for safekeeping. When he finally decides to sell it, this bastard shows up again. Which brings us to the here and now. Damned if I know why, but at this point there's no denying that Dakaio-san's have been hunting the royal relics. And so, assuming he hasn't already claimed the third one, the cause of Orthus, let's say we should get our hands on it first and then use it to lure him out of hiding. To that end, we'd have to venture to the Fairy Kingdom ourselves. Those scavengers didn't receive the warmest welcome, and we're not likely to be treated any better. I've traveled to Ilmag before. Have you now? If little devils let you go, I can only assume they take a liking to you. That settles it then. We'll head to Ilmag and ask for after this Voport ring. Yeah, I said it right. Okay. Teleporting all over the place. But our money still slowly goes up. I mean, we're not super rich or anything, but we have most things we want. What a remarkably uneventful trip. I kept jumping at shadows waiting for eaters or foul demons or worse to attack. That might be preferable to the Fade, frankly. Still, we're gonna have to deal with them eventually if we're going to find this ring. After all, the new part of Fugtide society. Without their help, I'm not sure we'd even begin our search. Perhaps there's a village of some sort you can guide us to? Oh, there's Plyini. Plyini? Eh, very well. Lead on, Sinner. Where is? Oh, it's all the way up there. I thought it was over here, but I guess it's further up. Oh, how is it time to? Is it time to brush again? No, I still got 10 minutes. It's gonna be a little off no matter what we do. Little off no matter what we do. Because we were late with the first one, and we were late starting. Let me go in. Wait, there was the Aetheryte crystal. I could just teleport in there. Oh well. We're already here now. Something about your demeanor bespeaks the question unasked. How about the right of it? The ring belonged to the royal family of Vobert, and was called the Claws of Orthus. But Vobert is long gone, as are the caretakers of the ring you seek. Who can say where it might have got to? That's unfortunate. Anybody else look like they might know something? Ah. Lala oil. I suppose it's Yala. Oil. Oil. Oh, hello there. You have questions for me? Claws of Orthus. It is ring, you say. Name I've heard before, but I know that I can say that. Oh. Sul oils serve the royal family before the flood. Somewhat temperamental they are, but surely they will have knowledge of this treasure you seek. I just have a conversation with you? Or anything interesting? So Solo is one we ought to speak with, eh? Former servant of the royal family, which means they've lived well over a century. Bugger me. Could be a place to get. I do not know you, yet you seem to know me. The fifth was discovered yesterday, a young girl not yet of age, transformed to a misshapen beast like the others before her. So we needed more proof of a pattern. At this rate, any citizen could be next. Tell me at least learn something from this one. I studied her remains myself, just plain a powerful magic man employed. Vestiges of the enchantment lingered long after. The culprit, I think, is not a man to be trifled with. That is all I can say for now. You may be rest assured that I will ascertain their identity ere long. On my honor as a courtmate, I swear it. Until I do, however, I would implore you and your fellow knights to dispatch any who return or show signs without hesitation. These are kith and kin. Should we not try to keep them alive until a way to reverse the transformation can be found? Your mercy would place countless others at risk. As a knight of Vobert, did you not vow to serve all her people? Justice for the weakest among us. Was it not? How many such innocents will die before you do what must needs be done? Pains me deeply, Brandon, but the safety of the royal family is paramount. I fear that taking anything less than the most drastic measures would be to invite death into this castle. Death is already here. Sure, they must see that. I will not let it be whispered that Princess Saldia turned a blind eye to her people's suffering. These crimes are a tragedy that weighs upon every Vobertite's soul. Mine most of all. That's why I will take charge of the investigation myself. My lady, be reasonable. You cannot put yourself in harm's way. You have a responsibility to your subjects. So I'm to gamble with their lives instead? Let them shield me while I alone take shelter and look down on them from on high? Yes, exactly. You are their princess. You're Brandon, yes? The new recruit? A rather promising one from what the captain has told me. You will attend me personally. My lady. You heard me. I will not stand idly by when I have the power to make a difference. Together we will see justice done for all, as your vow and your princess demand. Oh, look at those eyes. Piercing eyes. Hey, Saldia, I understand. Forgive my hesitation. My life and my sword are yours to command. I have great expectations for you. I trust you will not disappoint me. Right. There's no telling when our culprit will strike again, so we must begin our investigation at once. There are witnesses to be questioned, clues to be gathered. Come. And now, Lady Saldia! Lady Saldia! Ever the stubborn child. I wish you the best of luck, Brandon. You will need it and more. Hey, are you alright? The way you were holding your head is diffracted by a terrible pain. What happened to you just now? Hey, Sadia, you saw her with your mind's eye? Then it's as I suspected. You have the gift too. You're like Brandon. What do you mean she's like Brandon? Oh, I love his earring. Why have you come to me? What is it you seek? I see. If this hunt of yours, you have come to Ilmag in search of the cause of Orthus. I'm afraid this is no simple matter. First, I would know that you are capable of facing the eater you seek. Everyone wants to test me. There's a spot in the river not far from here in which I used to bathe, until a number of beasts grew fond of it. If you're a warrior you claim to be, they should pose no challenge whatsoever. It's time to brush. Actually, I have questions. Alright, I'm gonna go brush real quick. Assuming this is over. Alright, brushy. I'll shoot 2.5 minutes and hopefully I can make it back in time. Then we'll still have a little bit of time for more if we need it. One more brush, maybe. Okay. Alright, I'm back with 11 seconds to spare. Beautiful. I can take this down. There's no music at all? That's so weird. It sounds so weird without any music at all. Whatever. Pot about. Good. Vobertenberg. Oh, this is a cozy spot. You guys sheltered by the rock. You got 2 rivers coming in. That'd be nice. Where would? There would. The beasts are no more then? Oh good, I hadn't the heart to it myself, for they were no ordinary beasts, but old friends who had survived the flood. Victims of the curse you heard us speak of in your vision. So this curse transforms people into monsters? Like how sin eaters can spawn more of their kind? I'll speak no more of this or other matters until after you have completed the task I set before you. This is not negotiable, grandson. I cannot accept my terms, and so must you. Oh, so secretive, both of you. Can't we all just speak plain? The karma refuses to acknowledge the situation. This may take time, but I am patient. Indeed, I've dealt with many a stubborn child in my life. Alright, 78, we have to come back here. Okay. Also, at some point I'm going to run out of game time in this game. I don't know when, because I haven't actually set up an account to pay for it yet. It's a simple matter to do, I just gotta do it. Let's go talk to Ardbert. Welcome back, miss. Returned from a lengthy excursion, I take it. Well, your room has been made ready. If you'd care to retire. Very good. I pray you sound sleep and pleasant dreams. That's a weird way to say that.
So there's a light sealed inside you, is there? You wouldn't know it from the outside. You look the same as you ever did to me.
I must stay the course for the others.
True enough. Packing up and going home isn't really an option, is it? If you don't face the music here, it'll only come and find you there. Think he was telling the truth? Emmett, I mean. All that rot about Hydaelyn being no different from any other primal. If so, what would that make her blessing? Are we just slaves to her will? Let's pay him no mind. Lies the Ascians stock in trade. Villains, heroes, all a matter of perspective, they'd have you believe. One man's fond memory, another's waking nightmare. Me, I'm no saint or savior. Just another sinner. And I know damn well I'm in no position to judge. When I saw the people of Slitherbow look up at the sky and celebrate the return of the dark, felt good.
Hey, we got Santa Fox.
It was moments like that that I cherished. Much more than the thrill of adventure. The quiet after the storm. I always took comfort in that.
Meanwhile, in Garlemald, some lotion on. I gotta keep lotioning. My hands are so dry. But I'm trying to keep them from bleeding by putting lotion on them frequently. I'm not doing as good as I wish I was. What eyes? My character's eyes? You like? Or you don't like?
What did the scouts have to report?
Several skirmishes, but nothing of consequence. The fighting seems to have taken its toll on both sides.
My eyes?
A stalemate, then. The Alliance has done well to hold the line for so long. But then they did have Ishgardian reinforcements.
Nevertheless, neither side has any appetite for a prolonged engagement.
What's wrong with my eyes?
'Tis
Oh,
but
fine.
the calm before the storm. And should the Empire choose to bring their full might to bear,
To say nothing of Black Rose. All the more reason to hasten our search. How close are your people to identifying our next target?
close enough, though I have received some troubling intelligence. One of our generals posted to the Alamegan front recently disappeared without trace from the battlefield at Gimlet Dark.
Odd.
I'm glad you like him.
Dead seems unlikely. Fled less so. I wonder where he'll turn up.
Also, the bump on my ankle feels a little bit better today.
Were I a betting man, I would say here, in the capital. Not that any deserter who valued his life would contemplate returning, but a corpse might, given the right encouragement.
In the manner of his royal remains, you mean?
Elidibus plainly has no need of a new host, so the question becomes who? It may be that another player has joined the game. Something to consider at any rate. But come, there's work to be done.
Random soldier?
These bloodless games make for poor sport.
Oh, I remember that guy that just turned up.
Mayhap if father... Nay. I am a stranger to him in this body.
So it is that guy.
Besides, there is but one hand that can make me whole again. My enemy. My friend. I know not what entertainment occupies you, but if you will not clear the way for me, then I shall seize the reins of fate once more.
The way he talks sounds familiar. He almost sounds like Xenos. But Xenos isn't an Nazi as far as I know. And Xenos is dead, died. He's being puppeted around by a Nazian. There I am sleeping in full armor for some reason. Hi, perfect big brother. Think of the fellow. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good day. Level up, 67. What is going on here? Why do we have epic music? Like, I woke up in the middle of the night. Uh-oh. I expected you might be awake. I could scarcely imagine sleeping through such a commotion. An entire host of teenagers appears to be advancing upon the Crystarium. Emergency measures are being taken as we speak. Rest assured, however, that we are safe as long as we remain. Rest assured, however, that we are safe as long as we remain under the Crystal Tower's aegis. You may return to your quarters if you wish. Yes, I thought you might feel that way, and I cannot say that your assistance would be anything less than welcome. I must remain here and disseminate information to other residents, but you are under no such obligation, and thus free to aid any other townsfolk who may be in distress. The Exedra tends to become a point of congregation in times of need. Crowded with those seeking solace and companionship, you have my personal gratitude if you offer succor to those there. Let's go! I would much rather go fight the Sin Eaters, but, you know. If we can't, we can't. Let's go. Let's look for people in need of help. Few townsfolk are about, and you spy none who appear to be in distress. Kalia! The village returned from Amarang, yet I find the Custarian moments from being beset by Sin Eaters. Where are they coming from? This should be possible to restore the darkness. Well, this is a fortunate coincidence. Brother, tell me you have some idea why this is happening. I may, but at the moment we need to postpone any such suggestions in favor of action. The Crystal Exarch is planning to deploy a barrier around the Crystarium as we speak. Ensuring they is able to do so should be our first concern. There are a number of instruments placed about the Crystarium that function as anchors to the barrier. I'm on my way to activate them now. In which case, the 3 pairs of hands will be better than 1. Very well, I'll take the ones to the south. I shall deal with the northern apparatus then. Will you handle the western too? There is constant platforms extending from the upper level to Aetheric Plaza. Alright, I'll go west. Yeah, I think I just teleport to the Rookery, maybe. The Rookery? This is the highest point. It's still higher. Oh, it's up there. That must be it. Oh, they got cannons. Wait, is it up here? Oh, it's up there. How do I get up there? Maybe up there? I'm wasting so much time. Time is of the essence and I'm just wasting it. I'm right back here where I started. I should just going up from here. I try to save a few seconds and end up wasting it for several minutes. Oh yeah, there we go. Go, go, go! Throw the switch! Why does it take a full minute to throw a switch? I will never know. If I haven't figured out as to how it functions, it appears you have to activate the device successfully. Oh, we gotta go over there now. I hope we get to fight some of them, though. I don't want to just hang out here inside the barrier. That's no fun. up! Shiny.
Sin Eater sighted! They're coming!
It's not killing them, though. Maybe it is killing them. But not fast enough.
Excellent. The barrier is holding.
That's good news for the Crystarian, but what of the rest of Lakeland?
Lena and the city guard have taken to the field.
Well, we gotta go help.
Thancred and the others have already joined them.
Yeah,
Let
let's
us
go.
do the same.
Let's go join them. Oh, okay. Right here. Perfect. We ought to join the Vanguard as soon as possible. The numbers of eaters we just saw as any indication, we're facing a formidable host. Yeah, I'm not afraid. I'm a warrior. Just the more they sin, the more I heal. If you give me a dedicated healer, I can tank like the world. See, we're actually running now. We stopped to take stock of the situation. What lovely weather, just what we needed. I think the battle's already begun in earnest. Make haste. Standard force to engage the sinners in various locations across Lakeland. Soon defeating gears before they're decimated. So we have a time limit. Can we mount up? Alright, where do we see our timer? Okay, there's the timer.
Let's give it our all.
We fight. No, we fight this one. Keep going. This guy?
Help is at hand.
Keep going. Okay. Sprint. Okay, that one doesn't appear to be attackable. What are these? See, they're moving toward Radisca's round.
Leave the healing to me.
Over there. Oh, that guy, can we get there? It's bad here. I should have taken this like elsewhere. That guy's alive. Let's me help. I waste that ability, but I want to save that guy. I have my hands full here. Alright, you still in him, and you're in over there. Alright, he's on me now. I got you.
We'll protect you.
You will rue the day you crossed my path. It was nothing.
Okay, where to? Where's your basic chicken feed? You go up? If you know your own, make me impaired. Oh, I got him. Wrong way. Go, go, go. Other way. Hope they're recovering. I'm behind. So I have to make short work of these eaters. Oh, thank you, Minfilia. Okay, the locals have all taken shelter. Therefore, we can't allow the eaters gaining ground. With me. This way. Alright, go. Oh, they're on Thancred's instead of me. This way. That can't be good. Oh no, it's gonna turn all of them? We gotta hurry. God damn it all, we're too late. Maybe that's for I'm good on the back foot. That guy's still alive. I'm gonna save them. Okay, he's dead. We're chasing after this one, I think. I'll follow you, press on to the imperative. Okay. I'm staying with you! Close to me already, we must hurry. I'm hurrying! These are too organized, they cannot be the action of instinct. Where are we going? I don't know. I'm lost. It is to be feared. But our task as it ever was, turn the tide. If you give me targets I can attack. Lives of wounded are in our hands. We're my enemies. Yeah. Oh, I can't go over there.
On your feet.
Oh, that's bunch of them. Come on. Oh, missed it. Yeah, target B. Come on, bring it on. No, we don't need eaters. It's fine. That's easy.
Will not be outdone. Theory in practice.
I'm getting my last hit. Oh well. More.
Immortals will suffice. My strength is yours.
May the 12 guide you.
The stars shall grant thee succor.
Let's give them a show. We have them speed.
Die. She's getting better at fighting.
There are so many. Ah, God, damn it!
No, don't run off by yourself.
Lena! Yeah! Lena, hold on.
They turned on me.
Oh. Oh, I thought we killed that one. Good backflip. That looked painful.
This one is mine!
So many dying.
We need only hold out a little while longer. Reinforcements are coming, remember? The captain said so.
We're going to be all right.
Run! Run, damn you!
The Warrior of Darkness has returned. The Bloody Knight has returned. So stay with me, eh? You can't go dying now.
Oh, this would be a nightmare. Like, you see something coming that's bad and you can't do anything to stop it.
God damn it! Please let this work. Please let this work.
No. No, no. Stay back. Stay back.
Help! Help! Anyone! Why did you spare me? Why? What have I done to deserve this mercy?
Forward! Forward! If you can still hold a sword, follow me! Wounded to the rear!
The reinforcements
Weapons
are there.
at the ready! Let's make this count!
We just weren't quite in time.
Fight and struggle. Seek salvation by your own hands. Though the losses be grave, endure them. Though the victories be hollow, claim them.
We have to keep moving. We can't fall apart every time we lose someone. As long as we stand, as long as we draw breath, we keep fighting. Seems we've driven them back, for the time being at least. Wouldn't have been collected and undergoing treatment now. Once they're ready to be moved, we'll have them carried back to the Crystarium. That as well, of course. Those whose bodies remain anyway. The others are helping to treat the wounded. I'm planning to assist in moving them, but even so, we simply don't have enough hands. I'm sure you're fit to fall over after what we've been through. Gods know I am. But if you could help see to a few of the patients, it would be an enormous help. Captain Lena is about somewhere, so you might also consider asking her if there are any other outstanding areas of need. Talk later. I mean, I'm no healer, but I'll do what I can. Please. With tear-filled eyes, the prone man gazes up at you. His fingers twitch as if to reach for you, but he lacks the strength to raise his hand. I don't think I helped him. I have a Phoenix down. Why can't I use the Phoenix down? I have 55 of them. All I'm doing is like waving at them. So thank you, but it's too late. One of them, it got me. Off. If I turned, please kill me. I beg you. Don't touch me. I killed her. I killed her. She was one of them, I know. But
Oh, I did not see you there. Is there something you need?
No, I'm fine. How are you feeling?
Injuries are part and parcel of battle. While there's breath in my lungs, I shall see my duties done.
Hey, there's a new one. We got Santa Scarf Box. I shall see my duties done. Yeah, they're not rolling their R's as hard as I thought they were. It's more
Don't pretend you're not of the same mind. You fought well today. Saved a great many lives. Thank you.
You fought well today. Saved a great many lives. Thank you.
Unfortunately, this war is far from over. We must replenish our ranks and shore up our defenses before they attack again.
Shore up our defenses before they attack again.
Now, if you will excuse me.
Although, maybe she doesn't have as pronounced an accent as the ones in town did. You idiot.
I am fine. Completely and utterly fine. Better than fine. Hale and hearty and still alive to mourn those who are not. Who I failed to protect when they needed me most. We've come so far, so goddamn far. I could have sworn the end was in sight, and now... Now they will never see it.
Impudent worms of the Crystarium.
So I'm gonna say this, I don't want to get political at all, but sometimes this happens where you make progress toward a goal, but then there's inevitable backlash from people that don't want you to make progress. And even if most people want it, there's always a few that are very, very vocal about, you know, not letting you have it. And so sometimes you take a few steps forward and then you take a couple steps back. But we'll get there, okay? We'll get there together. Let's go kill this guy first.
The tragedy that has befallen you is of your own making. Divine retribution for your defiance.
You think he's actually up there?
The heavens have bequeathed to you a benevolent savior, me. I offer you freedom from pain and suffering, a paradise where man and sin-eater might live in peace and harmony. Why, already, our winged brothers and sisters regard me and mine as kin, alike to them in beauty and purity. But you not only reject my prophet hand, but raise your own against my sin-eaters. It is only right that they respond in kind. Let this be a lesson to all those who would walk the path of sin. The wicked shall not inherit this world!
I guess we'll get to fight him now. Maybe soon. Father's ship is already gone. How flattering that he came all the way just to give his little speech. I apologize for my earlier outburst. Rest assured that I have no intention of allowing any of my wounds to affect the performance of my duties, especially not now. If I may, could I ask you to seek out Thancred and Minfilia for me? They endangered themselves on my behalf, and I would feel better knowing that they are well looked after. Bankman in particular sustained quite an injury from that signature. I would not be surprised if he were in Spagiric still. Please, give them my thanks. Where? I do feel like that's a really good stopping point, but we still got 30 minutes left, so we can't stop. Where is that? Is that over here? Yes. You here for me? I'm sorry to put you to trouble. I'm fine, really. Leader landed an unfortunately solid blow, but the healers there have done wonders. I'm more worried about Minfilia. She's not taking it well. Could I ask you to speak with her? My attempts to reach out seem to have had the opposite effect. She's gone off to the Horatorium, ostensibly to fetch herbs for Chesimil, but just talk to her, will you? She's very young and hasn't seen a lot of battle yet. Let's go in there and then walk over here. I think that's up, this is down. Can we jump over here? No, of course they wouldn't let us. That'd be too easy. My hands on our buttons. Okay. Yeah, we're already like close to the limit. We have to make a lot of progress to get this done in time for FanFest. We still got about 4 months. I feel like we lost in thought. Perhaps the general poke reader attention. Poke. Eep. Okay, what are you doing here? Thancred. It's my fault, you know. I jumped at the chance to help Lena, but I was careless, and now it's my fault. I can make up for it by being there for him. Yep, Shadowbringers. Hi. Are you sure? I brought him nothing but trouble thus far. And what if it's worse next time? All I do is make mistakes, put others in danger. I'm sure that he'll resent me for being this weak. Maybe he already does. But you're right, I can still help. If only by seeing these herbs safe to Chesimil. There are only 2 left on the list, but I don't need to ask about this one. I've looked high and low, but I can't seem to find it anywhere. Do you mind collecting the other? I'd hate to delay any longer than I already have. Looking for something that's with soft leaves is very fragrant, and unmistakably medicinal way, I was told. Only need 2 sprigs or so. Once you've got them, you can bring them directly to Chesimil. Whoever gets there first can bring the other. That they will be back shortly. Thank you. I appreciate the help. Does anybody remember what she said? I don't. Alright, let's poke the herbs and figure out what smells like medicinal. This plant softly smells strongly medicinal. Oh, okay. Oh, maybe it's just the 2. Could be anything, really. Okay, there we go. How fortunate that the 2 we picked were the ones that we needed. Alright, let's teleport back. I think this is the closest one. I can't believe I have like 70 episodes of this. Still going strong. This is my longest running series so far. I'm afraid they told me that you would be bringing the rest. Marvelous. For this, I can replenish our store of medicines. We're struggling to keep up with the number of wounded that are being brought in. Most of the field, but it doesn't matter. The patients faced me complained that it was a horrible battle. And we're still fighting it. I suppose, though, with bitter medicine rather than sharp steel. But we'll win. I promise you that. Seems I owe you an apology for dragging you to yet another battlefield when you've just come off the front lines. In both cases, I'm sure your efforts saved more than a few. With Begirix and good working order, the Christian's people will be well cared for. More lie ahead, of course. Battle's all you can fight. Not that we intend to let you do it alone. That's a matter to discuss with the Exarch. You know the Exarch? We do. Was there something you needed? I need you to tell him something for me. My dearest friend, you see, he was there on the battlefield with me. But only one of us is here to speak of it. At the end, before the wound killed him, I heard his dying words. Hey, Mopar. I never knew that our world was this beautiful, he told me. I'm so glad I got to see the night sky. I don't know how the Exarch feels about what happened out there. I don't know if what Father said is true. For our losses were our just deserts, and we doom ourselves to worse by continuing to fight this fight. But I believe in the Warrior of Darkness, the Crystal Exarch. And I don't think that what they've done is wrong, and I don't think we're wrong to fight with them either. My friend. He smiled at the end. Just he smiled when he raised his glass to celebrate the return of the night. That's how I want to remember him. So I want to tell the Exarch, don't give up. Don't give in, please. We'll tell him. You have my word. So sad. I don't know, I'm trying not to tear up, but I'm failing a bit. This stuff, this is my favorite expansion. Jay, I think to answer your question, yes, this is Shadowbringers. We're about, we're doing the level 76 quest, we're about halfway through, I guess, and then we still have, not counting the subsequent patches. I'll thank you for the pets. If you're ready, why not go ahead with the ocular? You can keep the Exarch company while I fetch Alphino. Don't worry, I mean to borrow the swiftest MRO I can find, so we shouldn't keep you long. Be sure to pass on that message, eh? Or are you confused? Oh, we just had a big battle. And it's so sad. There were some, like, they look like teenagers. They, you know, just new recruits in the battle. And, like, one of them was wounded, and the other was like, hold on, friend, you know. The captain said help was coming. You just have to hold out a little longer. And one of the enemies was, like, creeping up behind them silently. And our friend Ardbert, who's basically a ghost, tried to attack with all his might, tried to warn them. They couldn't hear him, and his attack did nothing. And so it cut to him, Ardbert, just staring at the ground. And you hear the guy say, no, no, stop! And then wounded sounds. And right after that, the reinforcements showed up. It's very sad, but we have to keep going. For those we've lost, and for those we can yet save. I'm glad you're safe. Go inside. Welcome, my friend. Tales for heroism on the battlefield precede you. So I confess, I found them more gladdening than surprising. Oh, thank you. This is our Santa scarf outfit. I hear no few of our people have you to thank for plucking them from the jaws of death. Would that they had not needed saving to begin with, but the responsibility for that lies with me. One of our soldiers said that? Thank you. Oh, thanks, Mumper. Rest assured that I fully intend to continue our work. I will not shrink from what must be done, now least of all. Though I mourn the lost, I will not lose myself to grief. And even should regret be my constant companion, I will follow the path I have chosen to its end. As will I. Of that I have no doubt. If ever we should appear to falter, it will only be because we are fatigued after a battle well fought. I thank you for your kind words. Now, we have plans to make, do we not?
My friends, with your aid, we have weathered a brutal assault.
Why do you have to come through the door? I'm confused.
Sorry I'm late, though I would not have been had anyone thought to notify me in advance.
How are we supposed to get a message to you?
As I was saying, it was only with your aid that we weathered this assault. Without it, the Crystarium and all who dwell here would now be gone.
For each we saved, another perished.
That means we saved half.
If there is anything else we can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. This is our home too, and we want nothing more than to keep it safe.
Thank you. We are blessed to have you with us. As for the attack itself, Vorthri may call it divine retribution, but Sin Eaters are creatures of instinct. A coordinated assault is unprecedented. Moreover, in the absence of a Light Warden, there should have been no compulsion for lesser Sin Eaters to congregate here en masse. All of which points to a single, unavoidable conclusion.
That these minions of light answer to a higher power. He who did claim kinship with them, who did boast of control, not in idleness, 'twould seem, but in earnest. Lord Vorthri.
Oh, it's okay. We have it now, just in time for Christmas.
Indeed. What I mistook for bluster was in fact the truth. The Sin Eaters are his to command. But if he imagines this show of force will convince us to bend the knee, he is sorely mistaken.
I take it your meeting in Yulmore did not end well.
You could say that, yes. But I am wiser for the experience nevertheless. It appears he has mastered a technique which allows him to enslave the minds of others. A fact I discovered when he attempted to use it on me.
That would go some way towards explaining the peculiar reverence afforded him by his subjects. There may feasibly be a handful of true believers among them, I suppose, but it would not surprise me if the vast majority were in his thrall.
Had I not anticipated his treachery, I might well have joined them. But seeing his invitation for what it was, I sent a glamour in my stead. I rather doubt such tricks will avail me a second time, however.
Did you have any luck tracking down the Light Warden in Calusia?
Sadly, I have nothing to report on that front.
I mean, it's the
Was it
giant
on
lion
there?
next to Vorthri, isn't it? Like, what else could it be?
After a fruitless few days scouring ruins, I resorted to asking the locals. While no one I spoke to had seen any sign of the Warden, I did uncover a possible lead. An abandoned mine in Western Amareng. From what the Maud told me, it would be a perfect place to stay out of sight. Of course, I could never hope to explore such a labyrinth quickly or safely on my own, so I returned here.
Even should we all join in the endeavor, an exhaustive search could take weeks, and with no guarantee of finding anything.
The Wardens harbor vast reservoirs of primordial light, do they not? Far beyond anything found in lesser sin-eaters. And isn't it true that the Oracle could see the light of a sin-eater from miles away? Surely a Warden would seem like a blazing beacon by comparison. To the real Oracle of Light, I mean. The real Minfilia.
Oop.
If we travel to Amareng, to the south where she halted the flood, I could summon her back.
Hope you're doing well. Sorry if there's a delay. I'm not sure what the delay is on YouTube. I should probably play with that more.
What do you think?
Don't.
Don't what? Do what I can. What we both know is right.
Also, I guess I'm gonna wave. I don't know. It's about 5-10 seconds. That's not too bad. I have it set on like the highest quality. How can you check? Because
Do not
there's
presume
also
to know my mind. You have no idea what you're proposing.
There's added delay when I see that because the chat's not on the screen. Because I heard Twitch was bad. I'm doing very well, thank you. Just kind of tired. It's a bit of a long day at work. A long, boring day. Very tedious work. Almost
But
basic work.
I do. I know why you never said anything. Because you thought you could keep me safe by keeping me in the dark. And maybe I thought so too. But I knew, Thancred. I always knew.
Yeah, how are you today? Are you getting ready for Christmas?
Oh, I see.
Or...
I thought you were a rather underwhelming reincarnation, but it all makes sense now. The Oracle lies dormant within you, doesn't she? But to draw on her true power, you must become one, both body and soul. To wit, one being must consume the other. Who shall be the lucky winner?
This doesn't concern you, Ascian.
Yeah, butt out.
But it plainly concerns you. Which is why your heart is ready to burst out of your chest.
Ah, that makes sense. I mean, I can reduce it. I think there is a button to reduce it. I just haven't done it yet. I should probably do that if I want to try to talk to people in chat.
Despite the raging tempest in your bosom, however, you have never once opened up to your young charge. Now, why would that be?
I didn't say it, but I noticed that as I started getting older, Christmas has always felt like a celebration for children, mostly. Beyond that, it's just a lot of extra work. I mean, sure, you get a little bit of time off of work, but not enough to do what you have to. So you just end up doing more work. So, I don't know. I think that's why a lot of people don't really like Christmas. Or don't really get in the mood for Christmas. I also have the added wrinkle that I don't enjoy being around my family. And so it's just added stress for me. I've already started dreading the family event. But it'll be okay. It's gonna be okay.
Love. Well, I for one think it's a marvelous idea. Certainly more promising than any of your other suggestions.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna be celebrating Christmas on Christmas Eve here with you guys. Christmas Day, I'll probably spend like quiet reflection on things. Some on Christmas Eve as well. I'm off both days. And the day after Christmas as well.
So, it's off to Armorang we go.
I'll meet you at the gates.
Are you sure you want to do this, little one? I'm sorry to being so insistent, but I know this is the only way. If you're willing to give me a chance, come with us. I'm gonna try to take a sick day the day after Christmas. I've got a day and a half sick day, and I usually work half day on Friday anyway. Yeah, Heaven's Ward was good, but Shadowbringers is by far my favorite so far. I played a long time ago as well, but I'm treating this as the first playthrough because I don't remember much of it. I have a terrible memory for most things. I forgot about Hoshifont for, you know, and that, I wept the first time that happened. I wept the second time that happened, because I didn't remember. But maybe I'm just a big crybaby. I'll thank you for the bats. Sorry for the wait, I'm ready now. And you sure you want to do this? Completely sure? I gotta sneeze. Oh, almost knocked my headset off. I see, the thing about him, I don't really find him to be a villain. I mean, I can see he's a villain, but he's, like... I agree with him so much. It's wild, like... It's really crazy, like, when he's on screen and I make a prediction, or, like, I say something, and he says, like, paraphrasing it, like, 5 seconds later. It's crazy. I could very easily see him being me. Or me becoming him. Just I would be more a fox-shaped one, but... I think I make a good immortal. What do you think? Look, no matter what happens to me, I'm sure that I don't want to go back to being who I was. I want to be stronger. Strong enough to face my destiny, and I want to believe that I can play a part in saving this world. I hope you can find it in yourself to believe it too. I've also been told, no spoilers, but that Immense Silk is a big part of the next expansion too. Which, I think is the next one. When you put it that way, how could we not? It's your decision to make. Just be sure that you're prepared when the time comes. If all are assembled, shall we depart? We'll follow your lead. What route would you have us take? About that, there's something I neglected to mention. My nose still running for sneezing. Yeah. Yeah, I can see him being an anti-hero. Yeah, makes sense. Chasing a white witch around? So you're more an airship coming in over Amarang while I was on my way back to... I can't read. I saw your more an airship coming into land over Amarang while I was on my way back to the Crystarium. Oh. Yeah, I did the RuneScape holiday quest. No doubt the same vessel that bore Vathi's forces to Raktika. Not a clue. I have no memory of anything. You know that. I have a goldfish brain. Meaning we can expect to encounter another armed resistance on our journey through the region. Where you started. Where I start what? The game? Right. Now, Naboth Ring lies in the southern reaches of Amarang, and there are 2 routes we can take to get there. The first is the eastern route, which leads past Marj Suk. Oh, it's at the Blue Moon Inn. The other is the western route, which would require us to pass through the Hills of Amber. I'm feeling I took the eastern route last time. Yes, that's the more well-trodden path. It also makes it for easier traversal of the Naboth Severance. Varak, big town. Big city in the northeast. We can't use it. If we did, we'd need to cross the Severance from a point nearby at the end of Journey's Head. If the Yormers caught wind of our approach, it could very well bring them into contact with the Inn and its patients. We can be sure that activities would not meet with Vathi's approval. It will make the journey more arduous, but I believe it'd be safe to take the western route, which brings me to my prime position. While you make for the Hills of Amber in the west, I will draw the Yormorans' attention elsewhere, to an area in the east that I know to be uninhabited. That way you'll have a chance at reaching Naboth Ring unopposed and without risk to civilians. Now, I cannot deny that's a sound plan, but nor can I allow you to go alone. My skills will make your task at least somewhat easier, will they not? I will come to you as well. It will afford us a chance to have a proper conversation. Shard, how's your stream? How's the wobbly life treating you? Also, Merry Christmas, early Christmas. Happy Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy... Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is our Santa scarf outfit. We still have one undiscovered outfit, I believe. Happy holidays. Oh, you can't hear me. I can wave. You can see me wave. Can I wave? Hands, go up. Function. Okay. Thank you for lurking. I can just type. Happy holiday. I can't type. Whatever. I'll come to you as well. It will force a chance to have a proper conversation. I do have a wave button. But people complained that it was too stiff. And so I started trying to wave manually. With my hand tracking. Which is terrible, but I try. If I go with the others, I might like to say something thankful to regret. Oh, I love her. Well then, we'll leave for the work of distracting Vathi's forces to you. The rest of us will take the western route and try to avoid attracting any attention. With that in mind, I think it's best we follow the road from the bridges. We'll move fast with a solid path under our feet. We'll borrow a few tomorrow for our own journey. I leave the rest to you, Minfilia. Thank you. I'll try not to disappoint. That said, it is getting pretty close toward time to go. This is probably about as good a stopping point as we're gonna get. As much as I hate to call it right now. I would love to play this all night, but I do have work in the morning. Maybe? I don't know. I haven't. It's just an animation file. I don't know. I don't know how to edit those. I can look into it. Something to do, I suppose. So I suppose we call it here. We'll raid someone. I hate to leave so soon after getting raided, but unfortunately, bed awaits. So, what do you think? Code Vein? Remember we played Code Vein a while back? Got a friend playing Code Vein. We can see who's playing Final Fantasy and raid them. Might be fun. Oh well. Let's kill it here. It's getting late. Unfortunately, like as I said, I have work in the morning. So let's raid someone. So thanks for joining us on this lovely Monday afternoon. We'll be back tomorrow, of course, same time, playing some chess puzzles and Final Fantasy XIV, as we did today. And we'll continue that on Wednesday as well. Wednesday will start a little bit earlier, because I will be off on Wednesday. Probably an hour early-ish is what I usually try to target. Use an extra hour. So let's raid. What do you think? I'm definitely a similar, smaller size. See, I don't want to do Final Fantasy because I'm worried I will see spoilers, and I don't want spoilers. Let's raid. Let's raid someone. We'll raid Antichrist. That seems like a good thing to raid for Christmas, right? Oh, do I? Okay. Let's raid. So good night, everyone. Sleep well, have good dreams, and hope to see you guys back here tomorrow, okay? Good night, everyone. Fox out. Fox raid! I'll figure it out. Fox raid. Fox raid. Fox raid. Why don't you do that right before we leave? Yeah, you deserve it for being bad. Fox raid. Also, bye, YouTube.